man earns $10 every time he blinks. So when he returned to the classroom, he started blinking frantically. 2 hours later, $100,000 was credited to his bank card. At that moment, a female teacher came into the classroom. The man was surprised to see the number 2 above her head, while no other classmates had such a number. To find out why, the man went to see the teacher immediately after class. But at that moment, a group of bullies suddenly surrounded the female teacher. It turned out the teacher owed a loan, and the bullies had come to ask her for repayment. Seeing this, the man immediately stood in front of the teacher to protect her, and said he would help the teacher pay off the debt. When he learned the teacher owed $800,000, the man suddenly felt a bit flustered, because even after blinking all morning, he had only earned $100,000. But to figure out the meaning of the number above the teacher's head, he had to agree to help her repay the debt. The bullies gave him 3 days to raise the money. After the bullies left, the teacher asked the man why he was helping her. To verify his guess, the man put forward the condition that the teacher be his girlfriend. The teacher slapped him directly, but the next second she agreed to the man's request. At this time, the number above the teacher's head suddenly turned into golden light and flew into the man's eyes. The man tried blinking once, and the next second, $20 was directly credited to his bank card. Then the man realized, not only had the money he earned from blinking doubled, but he could also see the production date of every item. At that moment, a noise came from afar. A beggar wanted to sell a bottle of 1869 vintage Lafite. However, the shop owner didn't believe the red wine was real, but the man could tell the red wine was indeed genuine, so he bought it directly for $5,000. At this time, the man's father called, saying he was going to meet a major client that day, and asked the man to help prepare a gift. Then the man took the red wine directly to the restaurant, because this major client was very fond of drinking. Everyone at the scene, in order to get the order, took out their cherished fine wines one after another. But when it was the man's father's turn, he had nothing to offer. Just as he was about to miss this order, the man finally arrived. He planned to give the 1869 Lafite to the client. The rich second generation didn't believe it was real at all. He mocked the man for being a poor guy who couldn't afford real red wine. Everyone also frowned, thinking the man was lowering the class of the dinner. But after the client tasted the red wine, he confirmed it was indeed the 1869 vintage Lafite. Everyone was stunned, and the man's father successfully got the $10 million order.